The Pure Body product is our natural mineral zeolite product designed to aid the body in detoxification. Toxicity, a toxic body, is arguably one of the most important issues we face from a health standpoint. Whether it's what we get from our house when we're using household cleaners and are exposed to volatile organics, or what we face when we go outside, when we're putting gas into our car, we're caught in a traffic jam, or what we get from our food supply, we are exposed to toxins on a daily basis. And just because you can't see them, or you can't taste them, or you can't see them, it doesn't mean that they're not there. And if you want to verify that, just look at the heating and air conditioning filter on your house. If you take 90 days to change it, or maybe you get a little slack and it takes you 6 months to change it, when you go to change that filter, most of the time it's pretty dirty and nasty. Enough that most people don't just want to grab at the heart of the filter, they more or less grab at the edges. And look at the contrast when you take the new filter out of the bag and you put it in the hole. You know, it's pure, it's clear, it's white versus the brown or the dark black or the gray that you see on that filter that's only been there for maybe 3 months or 6 months. And just know that, you know, that air that's breathing or going through that filter, that's the air that you and your family breathe every day, not just for a 3 to 6 months period of time. That's what you're processing through your lungs. And unfortunately, we can't just pull our lungs out and rinse them off. And so toxicity is an issue, and it builds up in our body. It develops what's called a body burden. And for some people, it creates acute problems. People with asthma, people that develop all types of allergies over time. We know that it can make us more vulnerable to degenerative diseases. Even the development of things like arthritis can be associated with chemical and or toxic exposures. And so while it's maybe not the most obvious health challenge that we face, it can be argued that it is one of the most important because a heavy body burden slows the body down, it slows the immune system down and robs us of energy and just robs us of so many aspects of our health. This product is designed to give you a chance to detoxify your body systemically, day in and day out, gently and easy. Zeolites have been around for a long time, and fortunately we know a lot about them. We know that how we source them matters. We know that the process we use to clean them matters, and we know that the size matters. We work very hard to micronize, or I should say mill our product down to a size of 0.3 microns. This is significantly different than the competition. Most of our competition is anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 to as many as 5 microns in size. And in this case, smaller is better. The way that a zeolite works is it's really 3 different mechanisms of action. One is it traps in its cage these toxics. It has a natural negative charge, so when it goes in your body, when you use it, it's attracted to the positively charged heavy metals and pollutants that you'd like to get rid of. And so it traps in its cage some of these particles, but it also traps onto its surface. And so the smaller the product is, the more surface area that is created. 0.3 microns is important in that regard because there's something called the zeta effect, which means when you get small enough and the distance between the surface and the inner source of the charge is narrow enough, that charge will actually leap to the surface and create a better environment for attaching to itself these toxins. And once trapped, they're trapped in there. And then finally, there's also the sandwich effect where 2 of these particles get together and sandwich the toxins, thereby rendering them useless and helping to carry them out of the body. And at 0.3 microns, we know that they're small enough to get out of the small intestine into the soft tissue and the bloodstream. Absent of being in the 0.3 micron range, it's hard to think that that process is happening on any kind of regular basis. And so a lot of the benefit is only made available through the digestive system. So it's important to think about size. This particular product's now been used by thousands of people. We're excited about the results that we see, and we invite you to go to our website to learn more about the product. You can go to the website, click on products, click on Pure Body, and you can read more about the science and the third-party labs we utilize to verify not only that the product has been cleaned, but also to verify its size, as well as provide you additional information if you're looking to understand more about the mechanisms of action. And maybe the part that I'm most excited about is how affordable the product is. We're able to bring this to the market for $24.97. The bottle will last anywhere from 30 to as many as 45 days, depending upon how frequently you are using it. And it takes just a few drops because this is a concentrate. Each of these bottles contains 3,000, that's 3,000 milligrams of milled to 0.3 size on mean average zeolite particles that have been cleaned. It's an incredibly efficacious product, effective and affordable, and one I encourage everybody to try because detoxification really can be an important part of good health.